Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Brighid Seas. My name is Chad Smith, and today is Friday, January 21st, 2022, and I'm joined, as always, by Brighid. How's it going, Brighid?
Good, good. How have you been? It's been a whole month.
I know it actually seems like it's been longer than a month. It feels like
It
forever
has.
since we've been doing this.
I know, it does.
Back in the
So,
captain's seat.
yep. Thank God we got you.
Oh, thank you. It feels good to be needed.
Awesome. You're very good at what you do.
How have you
So,
been?
I've been pretty good. Very, very busy. Readings are pushed out to about February, the second week in February. So,
Oh, okay.
trying to catch up.
That's
Yep.
Yeah, that's good to hear you're staying busy at least.
Yep. Keeping me out of trouble. That's what we
Yep.
want.
Me
Yep.
too. Me too.
So,
Well, everybody,
anyway.
this is the Brighid Seas podcast or presentation, and this presentation is brought to you by the folks over at the Chad Smith Podcast on YouTube and Paranormal Chop Shop.
Woohoo!
Chad Smith Podcast is live every Tuesday and Thursday at, I had to think for a second, 10 a.m. in the morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, and Paranormal Chop Shop is live every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on YouTube.
That's what happens when you go on sleep deprivation.
Yeah, I know how that
Exactly.
is. Trust me, I know
Hmm.
exactly how sleep deprivation goes. I could write the
Yep.
book.
Yep.
This presentation is brought to you by DNA Sales 2100 of Tecumseh, Michigan. They are Lenawee County's largest crystal and rock shop, and they specialize in metaphysical products, and you can also go there to get a reading if you'd like. You can contact them at dnasales2100 at gmail.com or on Facebook at facebook.com/dnasales2100.
Sounds good.
And
All
now we'll
right.
just go into a general overview with Brighid.
Well, thank you. This month is going to be amazingly calm for some of our signs and amazingly crazy for others. We have Venus and Mercury and Uranus are all dishing out kind of karmic lessons. So if you've been going like gangbusters and haven't had time to rest, now's the time to rest. And if you've like a procrastinator and haven't gotten things done, well, then it's time to get things done. Destiny comes calling. And Mercury is in retrograde, as I notice as my printer blows up. And from January 14th to around 2/4 to 2/14 with the shadow period. Check for accuracy in things, check for car maintenance, computer updates. Watch out for power plays on the 25th because everything goes direct and people tend to be a bit more um, hypertensive about issues. Um, and then Aries and Mars goes direct almost at the same time that Mercury finally comes direct out of the shadow period. Everything speeds up in the middle of February. So now's your time to get organized, get that day planner together, and to decide what you're going to focus on because you'll have a lot of extra energy. You might even have trouble sleeping from 1/18/2022 to 1/18/2023 is the Great Spiritual Awakening. Um, Mother Nature is going to be kind of rebellious with more seismic events and also more water events, flooding, that kind of thing. Um, so start really thinking about, what you can do for Mother Earth. The financial outlook was kind of interesting when I looked at the configuration of the astrology of February. Stocks will continue to climb, and real estate will even out probably about the end of March. And the real estate market's been kind of hot and heavy, and the value's been up. But by the end of March, early April, the values will start to even out, and it won't be so how do I say, filled with inflation. The next solar eclipse is 4:30 and of 2022. Plan, work your plan and plan your work, because with this type of energy you have the impetus to get things done and also to start new projects. Financial planning, now's the time to do it, because um, most of the signs, especially fire and air, have new opportunities going to be given to them. And it's a good time to get out of debt. Your old wounds with people from the past, you'll be able to straighten those out. Also, you might be able to start a new creative endeavor with all that kind of, um, how do I want to say, energy. The other thing that's really kind of interesting is our north node is going to be shifted into Taurus. So that's a special emphasis on work, life purpose, that kind of thing. Also, the south node is going to shift into Scorpio. Guess what? Has to do with things of the past, maybe issues that you've had with somebody that you haven't resolved. Um, and so what I did was I looked at each sign and how that impacts them. And Mr. Smith, can we have Aries?
There
Aries,
you go.
okay. Your
Sorry, I was
month,
backstage.
no worries. Your February is going to be, of course, get organized, and you probably have a hard time sleeping. You have numerous opportunities coming to you and coming fast. So, my suggestion is write a list of pros and cons before you pick the right one for you. Um, Difficult people. It's weird because I have three Aries friends and they both presented me with some really difficult people. And I said, they all have a lesson to teach us. It may be a difficult lesson, but it's a lesson nonetheless. Take time to smell the roses. This is a time of vivid dreams. And whatever you plant the seed for now is either a new business or a promotion in 2023. A lot of signs had this in this because of the North Node and the South Node placement. Remember old obligations from the past, get them done so people aren't nagging. Did you do this yet? Did you do that yet? Because you're not going to have time. You're going to be able to create solutions to problems that you've had in the past, will no longer be on your day planner. Taurus. Okay, collaborations are successful. The more Tauruses can get with another like-minded person, the more like-minded people that vibe together, the better the successful project will be. Networking, remembering those that you might have met along the way. They have an interesting kind of take on things, or maybe access to people or materials. Work on your burnout. Make sure that you're getting enough sleep and eats and all that. um, you're going to have some new successes, and with that, it's going to be some new freedoms and some decisions to make. Start focusing on relationships. Tauruses are so cute because people don't realize when they're actually flirting with them. And so new projects are destined to be successful. Be kind to those that have been supportive of you, because you've really got a cheer station. Gemini. The month of February has the South and North Node in your 12th and 6th house. Stop pushing to the point of burnout. It's time to rest and relax, recharge, take a vacation, recharge your batteries. New projects are successful. Sort out your priorities. March will be a time of actually being able to move on those stubborn projects that you've had. Also, there's a good chance of meeting new people that could be a love interest. Listen to your intuition. Anything that's nagging your gut, listen to it, dissect it, take it apart, and make sure that that's something that might need a little bit more attention. 20 whatever you start in 2022 will come to fruition in 2023. Okay, Cancer. Your month of February, with the North Node switching, is in the left and fifth house, which has to do with relationships are less of a focus with others, but our relationship with ourselves is more on track. Stop trying to control the outcome. It's interesting because relationships are usually the cornerstone of Cancer's life, but the relationship with themselves is really going to come into focus. There'll be some new social and networking possibilities. Also, a possibility for new projects and a possibility of new travel. If you're interested in anything that you would like to study, that's an opportunity. Delving into deeper things that you would like, um, as well as other people's problems. That Cancers are the great mothers of the zodiac that they love to help with. The interesting thing is you will have less of those to deal with and more time to work on self improvement, health, working out, that kind of thing. Okay, Leo. Leo was kind of interesting because um, I looked at the January and the February, and it talked about family, family, family. And there's a lot of Leos that I know, as far as clients, have a lot of family crises going on. And it's time that that comes to, um, how do I want to say, is coming to a close. It's time for a career change. If you have not felt fulfilled or appreciated, it's time to move on. Seek your true purpose. Leos are the great manager of the zodiac. Open your mind to new possibilities in your heart, too. Also, Leo is another one that had a possible love forecast coming true. Also, Leo's kind of with this new configuration of the south and north node, they have a desire for, how to say, greater meaning, to be understood by others. And if you're working on a project with others, it's good to be in alignment with them. In other words, have the same kind of vibe, moral cue, that kind of thing. And success is guaranteed. Do not underestimate your value on a project or a purpose, but also say no to boundaries that have been set. So, a lot of Leos say, "Yeah, I'll help you with that. I'll help you with that," and then they end up with a day planner that looks like a third grader wrote in it. So, you need to make sure that you're taking time for yourself and moving forward. Virgo, start putting yourself forward. Start with activities with a higher vibration. In other words, charities, fundraising, that kind of thing. Ditch negative people. New opportunities are a possibility at this time, um, especially with North Node and Taurus. It's interesting because Virgos might be moving at this time. If you're a writer, publishing success will happen. And there's an opportunity to exercise new talents. If you've always wanted to do something, write it down. Make sure that you are totally understanding the project and put it out there in the universe, and people will be very appreciative of what you have to offer as far as in the talents sector. All work and no play makes Virgos poor and sick, and that is true. So make sure that you take care of yourself, projects, work, home, family, all that. Map your success by creating lists. There's nothing like someone that doesn't know what their priorities are to work on numerous projects. Virgos usually are known for their numerous projects. Okay, Libra. Your north node and south node affect your second house, which has to do with your self-worth and possibility of work changes. So if there's an opportunity presented to you in regards to a new promotion and you don't think you can do it, do it. You can. A lot of air signs are tired and burned out. Be cognizant of all you do for others and make sure that it's kind of like you have good boundaries. Balance work and play. Emphasize your relationship. If you have a significant other, make sure that they know how you feel about them, because you've been, I noticed in all the Libras that I see in my consulting practice, that they have had a lot of extra work and not a lot of work life balance. So, a lot of changes are coming in the later of 2022. And so, a possible move. Keep patient with the environment. If the environment is full of people that don't kind of get Librans' way of being non confrontational, it's sometimes know that your fate is changing for the positive. If you continue to deal with negative people in a positive way, it'll change for the better. Take a leap of faith, go for that promotion, and start a new opportunity. All right. So, Scorpio. All right. Scorpio had an interesting, because the South Node is actually in their sign. This read, especially for them, has to do with a year and 6 months, 18 months total manifestation. And it talks about how Scorpios need to deal with their past and put plans into motion to have a better life. If you need to downsize, get a new job, write a plan, make sure that you're being fair in relationships, because it's kind of everything is up for review. It's almost like you are deciding whether or not things need to continue to go the way they are or there needs to be changes. Be proactive in your health. That's diet and exercise and meditation. Make sure to check for errors in vehicle safety, um, especially with that configuration with Mercury retrograde. I would want to make sure that, if you had your car looked at, that it was done properly before moving on. All right, Sagittarius. All right. Well, Sagittarians for the last 3 months have had the focus put on their talents and their marketability. Things that you can do for others and your marketable skills are becoming full into focus. You'll be in demand. Stay on top of your projects by staying organized. A lot of my Sagittarian clients are not the most organized, but they are the most creative people I know. Take time off. Also, any old baggage that you've had in the past that you would like to, how do I want to say, air with people. Say, my understanding of our argument is what? Now's a good time to do this and build on new understandings. It's also a good time to declutter, clean out those closets. Sagittarians are known for losing things because they're just so busy. Um, okay. Next is Capricorn. Okay. Happy birthday. This is your February kind of, how do I want to say, presentation for your astrological themes. And Capricorn's ambitions are high. They're usually manager, plan, act, do. Do the groundwork on projects. Don't have someone else do it. You do it. All these projects that you've had from 2021 and just the beginning of 2022 are going to bear fruit by the end of March, early April. We'll talk more about that in the next podcast. But the North Nodes are emphasizing your fifth part of the house, which has to do with new friendships, networking, and they will bear fruit. Your words and ideas have extra power during this time. You're on the track to a possible new business or a new promotion. Okay, Aquarius. All right. Happy birthday, Aquarius. This with your North Node in Taurus and South Node in Scorpio. It Aquariuses are really having a good time of of things are kind of going their way. What would you like to change? Now's the time to do it. You have the impetus to do so. Create what you want. A lot of Aquariuses will think about things but not act on them. Don't let the past determine your future. Lessons around finance is a big year for you. Love and finances are positive. Take care of those old debts, and new opportunities are coming your way. You may hear of something that is coming to pass now, but it won't come into fruition until the end of May. Pisces. Okay, well, Pisces have been hard workers all of 2021. And so now plans will start to slowly manifest forward in 2023. Overall, a great time for family additions. A lot of Pisces are having babies or grandbabies. Also, marriage, that kind of thing. One of the things is get rid of clutter so you can see things for what they truly are. Try to de-stress because Pisces had such a very work filled work filled 2021 or 2022. You kind of need to analyze whether your efforts were spent in a I don't want to say beneficial way. Also, keep around supportive people. Pisces will take in the vibe of their crew or their social network. And so if you're around anyone negative, it has a way of coloring your vision forward. But Pisces, for the next 6 months, continue to re examine everything that you've done and see if it's bearing fruit. So, okay. That's everybody. I want you to have a happy February. Kick butt, take names later. And if you'd like a reading, please email me at the bottom, brigidseas@gmail.com. And also, I have classes, vision board classes on how to design your best life. And those, if you email me, I can set you up with a time and we can meet like we do on a podcast. So, thanks, Chad, for a wonderful production. I couldn't do
No
this
problem.
without you.
No
You're
problem at all.
amazing. Someday you'll be just too much for me to deal with.
Nope, not a problem. Not a problem. It's fun to do. My reading actually resonated. So
Good. I'm
yeah,
excited.
absolutely.
You're a Taurus, right?
Yep, yep.
Okay.
Taurus.
Yeah, yeah. I see good things. I see good things,
Yeah, that
definitely.
resonated pretty good. So
Excellent.
cool.
Excellent.
Look forward to next month.
All right. Well, you have a great day, and I hope February is all that you dreamed of.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.